Hi Pisces, welcome to SIKIKSYD. I am SIKIKSYD. I'm a professional astrologer, psychic, shaman, medium, seer, mambo, witch, volleyball player. This is a reading for the future of Pisces. You don't have to be a Pisces to resonate with this reading. You can have Pisces anywhere in your astrological chart. This is a reading for the future of Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Pisces. And thank you so much for supporting SIKIKSYD. Thank you so much for your kind comments, likes, subscriptions, gifts, readings, bookings, and referrals. And if you are interested in trying to see how can you resonate with this reading, check out your Neptune and where you may have Pisces in your astrological chart. Okay, this is for Pisces. Thank you so much for supporting SIKIKSYD. Make sure to come back to this reading to see if it does resonate with you, because it is a prediction for the future. And all of the information looking for is in the description box down below. If you're interested in the process itself, those are in the description box down below. And the more you interact with the reading, the more likely it is to come into fruition for you. So comment, like, and subscribe. It lets me know that you like the content that is here at SIKIKSYD. It also lets me know that you like the readings that are being done here at SIKIKSYD. All right, let's get into it, Pisces. All right, Pisces. Let's see, what is your future? All right. Okay. Okay. So, overall energy you'll be dealing with in the future, okay, is the Lover. So some of you guys could be a musician. I do see many of you guys really loving what you do for your career, but also I see you being romanced by your lover, or you could be someone who is in love, right? You could be a masculine energy who's in love, wanting to express that to someone, okay? Really feeling in the energy of love. I feel like you have deceased colleagues, schoolmates, siblings, friends who are watching over your love life that wanted to be successful, okay? Some of you guys could be widows. Others of you, I'm seeing that if like you're married, if one of you were to pass away, the other person would not remarry. I'm seeing many of you also go into business with your significant other, okay? In the future, you have the Four of Wands. Venus and Aries can be Scorpio, okay? I see you being invited, okay? Invited to an event, a party, a get-together, a baby shower, birthday party, okay? Some type of celebration. If you're in a marriage or relationship, I see you celebrating something in that marriage or that relationship, an anniversary. Some of you are planning a wedding, you're getting married. Many of you guys are going to be invited to events. If you're single, you could be invited to an event in the future. I see you being invited to go somewhere within the next 4 days of you watching this reading. And I see you meeting someone there romantically, okay? I see you, someone could also be pregnant, all right? Some of you also have children. Some of you have children, okay? Some of you, for some of you, I'm seeing someone's pregnant with a boy. Some of you guys could be a Capricorn or be with a Capricorn. I also feel like this is showing how different you and your significant other are, but that's where the harmony is, that you guys bridge the harmony. You guys are the bridge. You guys are the bridge. I also see you could be buying a new home. You could be... Some of you guys work in like forestry, or some of you guys work with health, relationships, money. Some of you guys work with realty, food. Okay, some of you guys work with health, like doctors, nurses, corporate, military, government. I'm seeing many of you guys could own your own business. You have a talent that does make you a lot of money, especially if you're a feminine energy. Many of you were born into wealth and then you multiplied off of it. This is Venus and Virgo energy. Okay, so you have it all together, right? Like you look good, smell good. Regarding your career, you're very well established, very talented. And I'm seeing you being able to really reap the rewards of the time and the energy that you've put into everything that you've done. For many of you also, if you're in a relationship or married, I see you going on a vacation with your significant other. I also feel like you have a business that basically runs itself, that makes you money, basically, okay? I also feel like you're very business savvy, right? Like you're the minor arcana of the Empress. A lot of people admire you. A lot of people want to be around you. A lot of people like you. You're very well known. Very good at what you do. If you're single, you're not interested in being in a relationship. You're like, I'm in no rush for a relationship. You may be open to one, but you're not in any rush for one. If you are married or in a relationship, I see you being very financially stable, being everything your significant other is looking for, essentially, in a partner. This is also very signifying you have a very healthy relationship with yourself, healthy relationship with your career. You probably also have a very healthy routine, okay? Now you have the King of Pentacles. King Midas, everything that he touches, it turns into gold. Capricorn, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo energy, okay? This is a feeling in the future of you being very financially stable, okay? If you are married or in a relationship, your significant other is very loyal, very faithful, especially if it's a masculine energy here. Very faithful, very loyal, very practical, very business savvy, right? Very financially literate. This could be someone who works in health. This could be the father of your children. This could be your husband. Okay, when we're talking about King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, we're talking about married. Empress, Emperor, we're talking about married. These are usually married people. And I mean, you can also have, I mean, all of them can technically speaking be married, but they all have a different vibration. This is a masculine energy that has a routine. He doesn't really differ from that routine. He does sort of like the same things on a day-to-day basis, but they're productive, they're efficient, and they make him money, okay? This is also somebody who's very practical, very grounded, okay? Very abundant. I also feel like saying this is someone who's very abundant, very healthy. This is someone who's very healthy. Yes, baby, yes. This is also a masculine energy that likes being in a relationship or likes being in a marriage, okay? And if you're single, this is someone that you will meet, okay? If you are married or in a relationship, you will feel like your significant other really sees your value and really appreciates you for who you are. Yes, baby. You also feel like a wish is coming true. You also feel like the relationship or the marriage is very financially abundant. Like, for whatever reason, just money flows very naturally to you two when you are together. Okay. Also, I'm also seeing that the relationship being very healing. Also see if you're injured or if you have any injury that you will be healing from that injury. Okay. I'm seeing a wish come true for you, Pisces. Okay. And if you are single, I'm seeing you being very hopeful regarding love. Okay. And somebody sees you. Okay. Even though you don't know anyone sees you, someone does see you. Okay. Now, I feel like you could be in a relationship or a marriage with someone who's in another state, another country. This could also be you receiving a message from another state, another country, of investments with finances, taxes, loans, assets, other people's money, stocks, crypto. I'm seeing you feeling like you've accomplished certain things, and now it's like, what is the next venture for you? Sun and Aries can be Scorpio, Leo energy. You got the Ace of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Capricorn energy. If you're in a relationship or a marriage, you and your significant other will feel mentally and intellectually compatible. This is also receiving a message of truth, a message of honesty that brings you a lot of clarity in the relationship and in the connection. Also, if you're single, the person you're most likely meant to be with romantically is in another state or country. And I feel like this is almost like a congratulations. Being rightfully crowned. It's almost like you've always been valuable, but now it's being recognized. It's like it's like you're being recognized. I feel like saying you're being recognized. I feel like it's very clear. I feel like saying this is very clear to you that you're being recognized. It's a message of honesty. The energy you need to be in the future, Pisces, is the number 24, galactic mushroom, the divine matrix. So Maria Sabina actually used to call the mushrooms angel children, right? Because they would give certain dreams and hallucinations, right? The number 24 could be significant to you, okay? There is, when we're talking about the divine matrix, we're talking about how nothing is actually real. The things that we feel, see, taste, and touch is not real, right? But the soul is. The soul is real. You are, in the future, really needing to be in the energy that you get what you want because you're deserving of it. Okay, you have to be in the energy of being receptive of love. Now, this is very interesting because it's actually pulling from a sense of like polarity from you. Okay, pulling from another one of your mutable brethren, I would say. Okay, because you're actually a feminine energy, but Gemini is a masculine energy, and it's also mutable. And this is saying you have to be intellectually in the energy as well as being able to communicate and believe in love. Allow in love in your connections with your colleagues, schoolmates, siblings, friends, lovers, family. Okay, be in the energy of allowing in love. Be in the energy of breaking through all the things that we feel, see, taste, and touch, breaking through that. And realizing that there's so much more to life. There's just so much more. You know what I mean? This is about choosing a lover if you're single. This is about allowing in love. Okay? Believing in love. And this is also saying nothing worth having comes easy. Okay? And that's not to say, oh, everything has to be a struggle. No. But it's saying don't go for easy pickings. Okay? Don't go for easy pickings. Go for what feels real for you, Pisces. What is real for you? Build that foundation. Believe in that foundation. If you notice, there's like doves here. Feeling of peace and hope. Because as you're looking, it's like you're actually looking at the unknown. But as you see, everything is very bright. The unknown is shining down on you. The unknown is shining down on you. The moon. The moon represents the unknown, things you don't know. Which you are connected to, Pisces. You are connected to the moon. It's about having hope, even through the unknown. Believing in love, because that is real. Even when everything around you may seem like it's not. Even when everything around you is not real, love is real. The soul is real. So allow in love. This has been your reading, Pisces. If you're interested in the box that I saw in the description box down below, I'm mad and I share.